Alrighty, what's going on, you guys? I'm back today with another Call of Duty Black Ops video, of course, playing some free for all map hunted here using the VMP, as you can see. And alrighty, we got that guy. I thought I was actually about to get turned down, but I actually have a pretty crazy story to tell you. And I'm going to start off with what led up to the story, and then I'll let you guys know whenever it gets into the part I kind of want you guys to really listen up to. So, me and my friend Drew, we were walking around town, like around where we live or whatever. Of course, playing Pokemon Go, because that's literally all we do whenever we're walking around town, is play Pokemon Go because we love the game, like most people do. And so we're playing Pokemon Go, and we decided to go to this park that's nearby. It only has one Pokestop, and like we weren't hanging around the Pokestop, so we didn't go, we didn't like chill on the Pokestop or anything. We didn't even have our app up because like the place that we're at generally doesn't spawn Pokemon. So we decided, like, it's about getting time where we need to go home around like 7 o'clock, 6:30 ish or whatever, and we need to like go home, do our homework, eat dinner, all that stuff, upload YouTube videos. Anyways, so I'm like, yo, we should go or whatever. He's like, alright. So we start leaving, and he doesn't have his Pokemon Go app up. I don't think he was even going to pull it out. And I wind up pulling mine out just like to see what's around to get the Pokestop, because the Pokestop's at the exit or entrance, whatever way you want to look at it, of the park. So I pull mine out to get the Pokestop, and turns out that I look on my nearby list, and there's actually a Magmar on the nearby list. So I'm like, I freak out and I tell him that there's a Magmar nearby, and he thinks I'm just like fooling with him. He thinks I'm kidding because sometimes we do that to each other, and we just mess around with each other or whatever and say like, oh, there's a Lapras nearby, and there's really like, literally nothing nearby. So so I tell him that, and he doesn't believe me, so I show him my screen, and there is a nearby Magmar. And so he like pulls out his Pokemon Go app, and we start looking for it. I split up one way, or I go one way, he goes the other, and I wind up going the right way because I kind of figured it'd be that way, but that you couldn't be like for sure, you couldn't be like too sure or whatever. And so so I went the way that I thought it'd be, and sure enough it was there, and I got it, and I call him over, and he gets the Magmar as well. Mine was like 168, which I was kind of mad about. His was like 1068. I don't want to talk about it because I'm very annoyed. And so we're walking along or whatever, and we go into this neighborhood, and there's generally some pretty good Pokemon in there. We didn't really see anything, but like we get these we probably get like 2 Pokemon, I think. I'm not too sure what exactly they were, but then we start walking down. It's like a little circle, and we can just like loop back around or whatever. So we go up one way and we go back down the other way, and so we're going down. We've already got the Pokemon that we want at the top of the hill because there's generally like Pokemon up there all the time. We get those, and we start walking down, and we hear a dog barking, right? So, but we always hear dogs barking. Like, dogs are literally always barking in that neighborhood because there's just a lot of dogs in that neighborhood. We hear dog barking. We see this woman pulling out of her driveway. We're like, whatever. And we get probably like 30 seconds down the road. We hear the dog still barking, and the woman still hasn't passed us yet. And we're like, what the heck? So we hear the dog barking again, like 2 seconds later. And turn around, Drew turns around, not me, and he sees something, decides he needs to run and not tell me anything. So I'm like, okay. I see him running. I'm like, oh, let me turn around, let me see what's going on. So I turn around. I see a freaking pit bull, a full-size grown pit bull running straight for us. Guys, if you know me, you know I'm not the running type of guy, right? So like, I mean, I'm not like, super slow, but yeah, I'm pretty slow actually, I'm not gonna lie. So I see a freaking pit bull, full size, grown. You guys know those things have like freaking hella muscles, running straight for me. So I start bolting, right? And I'd probably make it a good 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 feet. And probably more like 2 feet or something like that, because the thing was already on my freaking legs by the time I even started running. And so I see it, and I start bolting, right? So it's on me really quick, because those things are quick. I look over, Drew is sitting on top of a car. He doesn't even know whose car it is. He's just sitting on top of the car because he's not getting bit by a pit bull or like attacked by a pit bull. I start running. I think I know where I'm going, but I go to the wrong yard, because there's this yard where you can like cut through and like go through this cut through and like get to the road and hopefully like be able to get away from it. I go to the wrong cut through. So basically all it is deep, deep, thick woods. So I'm basically screwed at that point. And I get terrified, and I'm just basically running in circles at this point. Not too sure what to do, don't know where to go. Literally just, the dog has cornered me, but it's like still coming after me, of course, like it's like trying to jump all up on me. And it didn't actually touch me, it wound up not touching me at all actually. But I swear, if that thing would have laid a paw on me, I would have turned it around and slapped it in the face. I don't care if it's a pit bull. That thing, like, compared to me, like, I'm like, what, 5'10" about? That thing is probably 2 feet tall, maybe not even that tall, which, I mean, I'm guessing that's pretty tall for a dog. I mean, it was a pretty freaking big dog, but it was nowhere near as tall as me. I would have punched that thing in the face, knocked it out. And I'm over here saying this, but if I were ever in this situation, I probably wouldn't have actually done it. I would have just gotten killed by a freaking dog. I don't even know if that's a thing. Like, you might get killed if a dog has rabies, and then you get the rabies, and you die from the rabies. But I don't think a dog's like ever actually physically killed someone. Maybe a baby. I don't know. It's kind of messed up for me to say though. I'm gonna stop talking about that because it's kind of a weird subject. But yeah, I would have tried to punt that dog across the yard. And then the owner of the dog actually like starts yelling at the dog, of course. Like, if you're an owner of a dog and you see it attacking somebody and you don't say anything, hurt yourself, honestly. Like, if you see it just attack a random child walking down the street wanting to play Pokemon Go, trying to catch a good Magmar, and you just let it gnaw at his ankles, then just hurt yourself. But he gets mad at the dog, starts calling its name. The dog like puts its head down, starts walking. Guys, I would have felt so bad if that dog tried to bite me, because I literally would have punched it square in the freaking face, in its eyes, wherever. I don't freaking know. I would have hurt it though. I swear I would have. There's no turning back once you bite me. Okay, I don't play these games. I would have pulled out my VMP and shot it. Okay, I would never kill a dog. I don't know why I said that, but seriously, that dog would have got the hurt. I'm telling you. I'm not letting a dog rip me into pieces. You are funny if you think that's the case, but. Anyways, I'm going to lose this game, but I really got to get to some homework. School time means work time, and work time means I can't necessarily put up the best videos every single time, but I know generally people say, like, quality over quantity, but I like to upload every day, and I feel like this wasn't a bad topic, so hopefully you guys did enjoy, and if you did, remember to big thumbs up down below, subscribe to my channel if you're new, and if you guys have a great rest of your day. Peace out.